Okay, so this is very interesting. I just logged in into the PTR and I got this pop-up from new hero Moira. I didn't have that last time. I just logged in and she was there. So let's read this. New Moira. Yes, new hero Moira. Introducing Moira, a talent scientist who manipulates biotic technology to support her allies and destroy her enemies. So hello everyone, today I'll be going on to the PTR to sing on Moira. I did test her out before. I played the where you can play like whatever you want to play, and I was very lucky to play with just two Moiras in a game, including me and someone else on the enemy team. Only had one, so it kind of felt like a normal game experience, kind of. Of course, it isn't the same, and I had lots of fun with her. I know how she works, but now I'm gonna explain to you what I think about Moira and things you can do with her. So yeah, if you want to know like our biography or a pre-story or something like that, I definitely recommend watching the videos that Blizzard released. I think they're very well animated. I think they're very enjoyable to watch. So yeah, basically if you want to hear it in short, Moira is like the dark side of Mercy. If Mercy, and she's like friendly and good and she wants to do good, Moira wants to do good as well. She's like a medical support, but she went too far in her scientific like research and experiments, so they threw her out of Overwatch because she was just going too far with our ideas. And that's why she went to Blackwatch to like, for example, she made Reaper into what he is now. Like Mercy resurrected him, and because of Moira, he can like have a shadow form, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Anyway, if we go to Moira, she's next to Mercy, which is pretty funny as well, in my opinion. In my opinion, the best skin is Oasis or Minister. I think it really like brings out what she can do. I think the gloves are super pretty. I think it's really obvious that she has like this dark hand that's gonna deal damage and this white like kind of glowy yellow hand that it's like gonna heal. So I really like this skin, this one as well. I don't know which one I'd rather want. I'm still trying to figure it out. The classic Moira looks super good as well. Her recolors are super obvious. They actually feel like a skin compared to other recolors. Our golden weapon are these like gloves because she doesn't have a weapon. So I think it really brings out because when you like use your damage hand, you'll see it really well. When you heal, you see it really well. So I still have 300 points from last season. You don't see it here, but on my normal account I do. And I was still trying to figure out which golden gun I was gonna get, so we'll see how it goes with me and Moira on the normal servers. Anyway, let's go into practice range. Okay, so here we are then, on the practice range.
Science will reveal the truth.
As you might notice, my face disappeared as to have better quality for the gameplay. So you have this right hand, where you'll deal damage with, really simple idea, and then you have your left hand that will heal. As you can see, you have your left hand that's like pretty, and you know what she looks like. It's a healing hand, as you see. And then you have the right hand that's gonna be the damage hand, so it's like a bit more demon-ish, ugly-ish. So this explains why, fun fact, Moira has two melees. You have this kind of grab thing that she's gonna do with her right hand, and her left hand she's gonna push with two fingers forward. So I hope we get that. Yeah, that's the grab. And that's the push. There you go. So as you can see, we're just like dealing damage with right click. We have, as you can see, no ammo. And if you take some damage with Moira, get a bit closer. Damage me. But they don't want to damage me. Okay, so we're damaging us. As you can see, your right click, it's gonna like sustainably heal you. So that's really nice, because your left click doesn't heal yourself, but it does heal the friendlies.
Injured again.
And it heals everything in front of it. As you can see, you have that little bar in the middle of my screen, and it's gonna slowly charge up, but gonna go down rapidly when I'm healing with my left click. How to recharge it faster is by dealing damage with or your right click, and then it recharges, or with this orb that you have, and that's your E ability. When you press your E, you have your left orb and your right orb. Same mechanic as your left and right click, but it's just gonna throw out this orb. And when I was first testing Moira, this didn't work on bots yet, but we'll see now. If I throw out my left orb, it should heal the bots and me.
Allow me to
Yes, it does work now. It bounces around for quite a long time. Like, there it goes. It goes kind of like every way. And by the time it disappears, I have it back. So let's take some damage ourselves. There we go.
This will restore you.
That was healing me just now. Gonna heal the bots. And if I now use the damage orb with my right click, that is gonna damage the bots and recharge my healing beam a bit. But it recharges faster when you just do it with your right click. Your right click doesn't have the longest range, or you kinda gotta work and play around with that. Your shift ability doesn't work like the Reaper kind of teleport. You actually need to walk forward when you're doing it, or to the side, or just walk anyway. So this is what happens when I walk forward. Press L shift, F shift. There we go, and then I dash forward. When it's on 6-second cooldown, but when I don't like walk or anything, it goes like this. So you get this animation, so it's very clear what happens. You get invisible from the public. No one can see you. Like Alex probably can, but the enemies can't. So there we go. You are not targetable, but you are damageable. So that will help you position to like dash in to damage a bit or dash out. Because you need to deal that damage to recharge your healing.
This is my will.
It deals quite some damage, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf that on the PBE first, because this is just too stupid for now. I just more than half shot at these bots with one orb, and I already have it back. The idea is really good to snipe like some people that aren't like hiding in little rooms, or to scout little rooms to know if there's someone in it. But the damage is a bit too much. And then for the ult is really exciting. Now on the PBE, everyone is using it to like deal way too much damage. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get nerfed as well. But the ult works really simple. It's just like a line, and your allies get healed and the enemies get damaged. So just do it. It has a little cast time.
Surrender to my will.
It heals quite a lot, but you have to aim it, and the damage is pretty good as well. And it stays for 10 seconds. Something nice to know with Moira as well is that your beam doesn't work exactly like the Symmetra beam. Normally with Symmetra, if you hold it like this, it will kind of like still bend and follow your target a bit. Moira beam doesn't do that. You actually need to fully look at someone to have your beam on it. So if this bot's gonna move, it disconnects it immediately. So it's really difficult, I notice in game, to follow your target and get that damage going. So yeah, I just didn't kill that guy. So you kind of like need to play around with that. That's something that you need to learn if you want to play it. But that's like about it with Moira. I don't think there's anything special that you can do with her. She feels like a lot of fun to play in games. I feel useful in both ways. I'm dealing damage as well as healing quite a lot. I feel like my ult charge is quite good. But the only question I kind of have is if she's good enough to be a solo healer like Mercy. Because you kind of need to go dash in or dash out or walk in, walk out to get like that. So yeah, it can heal. Otherwise you can't heal. And it goes down even though you're not healing anyone. So it's rather difficult to learn that mechanic. You're free to move when you're ulting as well. It's quite a long range.
Your contributions to the furtherance of science.
Yeah, and that's about it. Let me know what you think about Moira, if you're gonna play her, and if you're as excited as me, because I really want to play her on my normal account in my normal server. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!